Supercube episode 12, the season finale, now out, so let's talk about it. So Supercube, the newest donghua, has now officially finished its first run of 12 episodes. They are all now available for you guys to go and check out. And episode 12 ended on an absolute bang. We got action in this episode. We also got introduction to what will be coming later on in the story. We also got some more information about Quinn and what his true role could potentially be. So there's a lot to get into. So let's start with the fight itself. Obviously, last week's was a cliffhanger. The guy down in the sewers, you're like, okay, what's this guy going to be about? My man was just insane. Insane. Now, Wang is warned by the cube that this guy's power just keeps rising and rising and rising. We find out that this guy, not only is he very powerful, but he can shapeshift his hands into metal weapons, into knives, into axes. And this is going to be a huge problem for Wang and the girl. It's going to be massive. So Wang tries his best against him, but he gets pummeled. He does land a few blows on this guy, but this guy is just in a league of his own compared to these two. He single-handedly deals with him. Like, I'm talking, Wang was on the verge of dying in this episode. He got destroyed. Even the cube's like, you got a lot of fractures, bro. You need to get treated. And Wang's like, oh, man, he's got to come up with a way to try and at least stall him so that they can escape. And this is where he comes up with this idea of infusing the little throwing knife thing that he has with certain things that are going to be able to help him get away from here. And he's like, how long, Cube? How long do we have left? And it's like, a minute, 1.2 minutes. Yeah, about that. And he's like, why so long? Then man starts getting choked. Lucky he had the chick with him, the blue-haired chick with the sword, because if she wasn't there, Wang was dead, 100%. Because he was a rag doll. He was like a training doll for this guy. This guy showcased you that Wang still has a long way to go. He's nowhere near where he needs to be if he's going to go find the love of his life. He ain't going to be anywhere near it. So he throws this dagger thingy at the guy and, well, he doesn't throw it. He runs up and stabs him in the hand. Then he gets absolute punched. He gets set flying. And what happens is it explodes and it ices up the guy. So then they start leaving, but he's too powerful and his power level goes through the roof and he breaks free. And this is where Wayne comes up with the idea. He's like, look, I can get out of here. You need to go. You need to dive down in there right now. So she dives down. Then the guy comes. Big explosion happens. And we're all like, oh, what happened? And he's like, oh, they got away. But if I see him next time, I'm going to kill you. Like, you're a dead man. And this is where we find out the cube is actually sitting on the oxygen tanks that the girl has. And Wang has now gone back to the cube. And then the big thing at the end of the episode is she offers him a job at ACT, which is, there's a competition coming up, this strong fighter competition. And this is where we find out stuff about Quinn and how he was in it and stuff like that. So she says, look, if you want to get to your girl, this is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to go through this. So that's where it ends. It ends with him having a temporary spot on this team to go and compete. And he wants to know more. So very, very interesting. I mean, I really like Supercube. I thought it did a really, really good job. Look, the first 7 episodes, a lot of fun. Action, getting you introduced to Wang, showcasing you that this is the love of his life. This is the person he loves. And then having that episode 7, which was phenomenal. Action, animation, brilliant. Then to have him not save her was a very smart choice, because now we see this character developing in a different way. And then it shifted. It really shifted in the back end where it became more story based, more character based, and world building aspects. There's a lot of world building in these next five five episodes. A lot more. You know, we got some great action sequences as well. We got to see a little bit more about what humanity is up to and what they're trying to do, how they're trying to enhance people. So that was interesting. And then again, here, the finale, we get this insane action sequence that was fun, animated beautifully. I just thought it got better and better as it progressed. I think Supercube, I know some people were like, this is going to be a solo leveling ripoff, but it's not. It's not solo leveling ripoff. It's not that, because it really, really starts to develop, especially in the second half of the series, to where you actually get depth to this character in Wang, and it veers away from him just leveling up constantly, because he did not level up in this final episode. Like he was well beyond below this guy. Like this guy, man, like I don't think you guys understand how, if you've seen the episode, you understand. Wayne was sitting there and he looked like he had just gone 12 rounds and got his ass beaten, man. And he was literally on the verge of death. The guy was choking him out. If it wasn't for her to come up behind and stab him, Wang ain't making it out alive. And I like that about it. I like that they don't make him overpowered to the point where he just wins all the time. He has not won here. He did not win this fight. And even before that, when he's gone through the gauntlet, he was, he was struggling. And even the girl could have probably beaten him if the other guy didn't step in. So I'm very interested to see how this whole tournament competition thing is going to go in the next season, and what Wang's going to do to enhance himself and get stronger so that he can compete here. And what is Quinn's main role in this whole entire thing? Like, to Wang, he seems like a bad guy because he took the girl, but there's got to be some backstory there. And I like how they didn't give it to us in these first 12 episodes, because now it makes me hungry to want to know more about that character. But I'm loving the world, the powers, and how everyone has different type of powers. I like that aspect. But I think season 1 did a very, very good job at introducing you into this world, introducing the character of Wang and this story that we are following. And then they left you with the questions at the end that you want to know more about. You want to know those answers. So you're going to come back for the second one. And I thought it was animated very, very good. There was a few episodes early on where you kind of like, okay, animation's not quite up there. But majority of the time, 90% of the time, the animation was great. And especially for the action. The action sequences were great. They didn't hold back. So I really, really like Supercube. I think it was a very good series. Overall, I'd probably say an 8 out of 10. I think it's an 8 out of 10 donghua. And China are cooking, man. They're cooking right now. And with this one finished, get ready because Lord of Mysteries is on its way. So let me know what you guys thought of Supercube. Did you like this episode? Did you like season 1 as a whole? I want to hear your thoughts. Smash in the comment section below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe. And peace out.